Many bloggers have tested the Aiyima A01 Pro amplifier with inexpensive speakers priced at 100–200 euros. Today I tested the Aiyima Pro amplifier with Klipsch reference Premiere 600 Mark II and Magnat signature 700 free speakers, which cost around 800 euros. Later I will tell you how this small amplifier priced at $69 sounds with speakers that are 10 times more expensive. The amplifier is well built and housed in a metal casing. The front panel features tone controls for adjusting bass, midrange and treble frequencies. There is also a smooth volume knob that clicks lightly when turned. On the front panel you can find a switch for power and mode selection. In this case it is in the off position. The second position is for Bluetooth and the third is for RCA connection. You can connect to this amplifier in two ways. Firstly, there is Bluetooth connectivity. Inside the amplifiers there is a high-quality Qualcomm QCC3034 chip that supports signal reception up to aptX HD, making it a full-fledged high-res solution. The second method of connection is through RCA connectors. With this you can connect your computer, phone, CD player or any other device according to your preference. Additionally to the real panel of the amplifier, there are two high-quality connectors for connecting the speakers. The connectors are small but durable and appear reliable. They can easily accommodate standard banana plugs and I don't feel any looseness or movement. In summary, the amplifier is built with great quality and durability. The amplifier delivers 80 watts per channel, and the power is provided by two American chips from Texas Instruments, TPI3116. Both chips operate in bridge mode, which is why they output 2 by 80 watt per channel. However, the standard power supply for this amplifier has a voltage of 24 volts and a power of 4 amp, totaling 86 watts. In other words, in order to unleash the full power potential of this small amplifier, it is necessary to acquire of more powerful power supply. I would also like to mention that this amplifier features an excellent preamp, which is a preamplifier. Using the 3.5mm jack, you can obtain a high-quality signal that has already passed through a good tone control. This means you can adjust the bass, midrange and treble frequencies. Additionally, you can connect an external power amplifier or subwoofer to this amplifier if needed. This also opens up the possibility of using this small amplifier as a Bluetooth receiver for your audio system. Where else can you find a Bluetooth receiver for $68 that supports aptX HD, which is a full-fledged high-res audio, and has a built-in tone control for adjusting the bass, midrange and treble frequencies? In my opinion, it's really hard to find something similar. Another interesting feature of the Aiyima A01 Pro is that you can change the operational amplifier, thereby altering the quality and character of the sound. Although I personally haven't tried it myself as I didn't want to dismantle this beautiful little casing, such a possibility exists. Please note that the amplifier comes with rubber feet as an anti-vibration feature to reduce unwanted vibration. Indeed, the presence of two Texas Instrument chips operating in dual mono mode in the Aiyima A01 Pro amplifier truly indicates its proximity to the high-end concepts and speak to the high quality sound it can deliver. I would like to highlight the performance of the Bluetooth receiver in the Aiyima A01 Pro because it's outstanding. Usually, when testing amplifier with built-in Bluetooth, the sound quality is not that great. I mean, it plays something, but in the Aiyima A01 Pro, Bluetooth works exceptionally well. I also tried it with an external source like a CD player. I have a small Denon player here, and when paired with the Aiyyima's Bluetooth, it sounds absolutely fantastic. I even connected it as a Bluetooth receiver to a more expensive amplifier that cost around 10 times more than the Aiyima. And you know what? The Bluetooth receiver in the expensive amplifier compared to the Aiyima performs worse, much worse, and you can hear the difference immediately. So, the Bluetooth receiver in the Aiyima A01 Pro is simply amazing. I strongly advise against connecting this amplifier to your computer using the 3.5mm audio jack, as it will degrade the sound quality. It's best to use a USB transmitter that, like this amplifier, support the aptX HD codec. This way you can transmit your high-res audio from the computer to the amplifier without any loss and achieve high-quality sound. Interestingly, this small amplifier has enough power to drive large speakers, because both Klipsch and Magnat are the largest model in their respective companies' lineup. The amplifier definitely has sufficient power, even with the original power supply, to throw a full-fledged party at your home. The amplifier delivers excellent sound quality over Bluetooth, and I have the impression that the sound is even better than when connecting a CD player through the analog input. I'm not sure why this is the case, but I might say due to the presence of the high-res Bluetooth that supports aptX HD, which is critical for high-quality sound reproduction. I have listened to a wide range of music genres on this amplifier: rock, classic rock, jazz, instrumental music, vocal music, and even aerodance. I can tell you one thing: this amplifier is not suitable for playing heavy metal. The power supply has failed. The issue is that when playing heavy metal, this amplifier smooths out the bass structure of the musical composition, and you simply cannot hear the bass detail that is present in the recording. The vocal and upper range are fine even for heavy metal, but if you want to hear everything that this amplifier is likely not suited. Interestingly, when listening to classic rock, this issue is not observed. This indicates that the playback speed of this amplifier is average, which is normal because 88% of the amplifier I test cannot accurately reproduce the bass texture, especially in heavy metal. It's challenging even for very expensive and high-quality amplifier. I used modern recording and performance of Rammstein as a test for listening to heavy metal. Interestingly, when listening to jazz, saxophone recording and calm music, the amplifier has a very warm and smooth sound character, creating a comfortable atmosphere. At the same time, it has enough energy for listening to aerodance and pop music. It fills the room with energy to the brim, and that is truly great. One exceptional feature of this $68 amplifier is that when listening to well-recorded tracks, you can hear a layering of sound if depth. Musicians and instruments seems like sound sources placed within the listening area. On good recording, you can hear around 3 to 4 apparent sound sources, which $68 amplifier can boost such depth of sound staging. It may be a basic amplifier, but it's still capable of creating apparent sound sources. That's why I not recommended to connect this amplifier to speakers in the price range of 100–200 euros. Speakers in this price category won't be able to convey the depth of staging and apparent sound sources that can be heard or with this amplifier. Good speakers are required for a complete sound. I listened to the composition Q-zone percussion group, which is characterized by rich bass and percussion sounds. This little amplifier reproduces it wonderfully. It's an excellent option available for just $68, and if you are lucky, you might even find it cheaper. Recently I saw it priced at only $52 in the official website. By the way, I also ordered it from the official website and it arrived in Riga in just 3 days. I'm located in Europe. Until next time, be sure to check out my new video about high quality sound.